It's Muddy River TV.
The Pickleball Padawan are here, right at Paddle Up, ready to do ultimate battle, but first, these young grasshoppers must learn at the feet of the masters. Chris Dewar here from Paddle Up Pickleball. Every journey begins with a few small steps, and for Bob Goff, it began with learning the art of what the kitchen is in pickleball and the rules of the game.
So, to be able to play a game of pickleball, there's 3 basic things that you need to learn. Don't have to be very good, you don't have to do whatever. You just have to be able to learn these 3 things, and you'll be able to get through a game, go through the score of 11, and be able to complete a game. And the first 3 things are what the kitchen is, how to serve, and how to keep score.
I would say stove.
That's just the name of it. Okay. So, the technical name is?
The kitchen. I'm in the kitchen.
The no volley zone.
No volley zone.
No volley zone is the technical name. We like to call it the kitchen, it's a funny name.
Okay.
You can't go in the kitchen at all. Well, you can go in the kitchen. So
I can't, if I get in the kitchen, I can't hit a ball in the air, correct?
Yes, so that's the no volley zone. The technical name is no volley zone. If you're in the kitchen or the no volley zone, you cannot make contact with the ball outside of the air. And you also, see the white line right here? Mm-hmm. Your toes cannot be on the line either.
Oh, okay.
And hit the ball.
Okay.
You can't hit the ball and step into the kitchen out of the air. And you cannot.
Okay.
And you can't jump and hit the ball.
Oh, I won't be jumping.
Yeah, there might not be no jumping.
I won't be jumping.
But you can't hit the ball and make way into the kitchen. What you can do is you can be in the kitchen at any time you want.
Uh-huh.
You just, once the ball comes over the net, you have to let it bounce, and then you can make contact.
Okay.
So if you're standing out here, ball comes over, bounce in the kitchen, you can step in and hit the ball over the net. But it's just, you cannot have any part of your feet in the kitchen and hit the ball out of the air.
Got it. Understood.
That's pretty simple.
Yep.
Okay. That's the kitchen.
Great. Okay.
So let's go over here. So serving.
Serving. Okay.
Serving, all serves in pickleball must be underhanded.
Okay.
That is, and below your waist. So underhanding means just less than 90 degrees perpendicular to your body here.
Okay.
So you can serve here, here, all the way across. Once you get to here, no go.
Okay.
And it has to be, general rules, below your waist. Okay. So you can come through it, you can come over here, it has to be below your waist and in a underhanded motion.
Okay.
So you can either hit the ball out of the air, or you can just hold it as high as you want wherever and release it and hit it off the bounce.
But you can hit it in the air or do the bounce.
Or do the bounce. You can't throw the ball down and bounce it, but you can hold it as high. You can hold it all the way up here and drop it.
And it has to land diagonally in the blue zone opposite me. It cannot land in the green zone.
Yep. So whenever you're serving from this box, landing into the diagonal box, opposite box.
Gotcha.
You can hit this line, and that line in the opposite box, but you cannot land it in the kitchen.
I have to be behind this line when I serve.
Yes.
If I serve, I have to. If I step and hit the line when I serve, that's a foul.
Nope.
Fault?
So as long as you make contact with your feet behind the line, you can serve it and take a step in.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But just whenever you're making contact, both feet have to be behind the line. But you can go ahead and step in and come through.
Okay.
The ball cannot hit that kitchen line, the white line, or land in the kitchen on a serve.
Okay.
That is the only time the ball cannot land in the kitchen. After the serve, you can hit the ball in the kitchen as much as you want. That's kind of the strategy of the game.
Okay.
And that's serve.
Okay.
Yep. One other thing.
Yep.
You can backhand serve it if you like.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you feel more comfortable dropping it and backhand serving.
Okay.
That's the thing. You see people do that all the time. Not my thing, but you know.
Okay.
Now score. Scoring is, you need to get through a game, but it's kind of a little mental challenge.
First to 11.
First to 11.
Got to win by 2.
Win by 2. And so the basics is both sides get 2 faults.
Okay.
And then you got to remember the wording. You can only score when you're serving, and you only switch sides with your partner when you score.
Okay.
And they're all interchangeable.
Okay.
You're only switching sides when you're serving. Okay. So if you're not serving, if you stay on 0 the entire game, you will stay in your spot on your side of the court the entire game.
Okay.
So you only switch when you score, and you can only score when you're serving.
Okay.
So each side gets 2 mess ups or faults.
Mm-hmm.
And you serve. Each person on your team serves 1 fault.
Okay.
So you keep serving and serving, you keep switching sides on serving until you make that fault. And then your partner serves until your team makes another fault. And then once you have that second serve, the ball would go back to them and they get their chance to serve. They get their chance to serve and score.
Okay.
But, so the way you would say the score after every point is you would say your score, their score, your serving position. The serving position just lets you keep track of who has served, how many faults you have, because some points can last 5 minutes. You lose track of if you served or not. So to start off, I'd be 0, 0, 1. And my partner would be 2 whenever I make a fault.
Okay.
So, for example, I'd serve it. Let's say we scored the point after a rally. My partner and I would switch. Now the score would be 1, 0, 1. Serve it. We score, we switch, 2, 0, 1. And I'd say I serve it and I mess up. That's our first fault. Then it would go to my partner. He would serve, he would say 2, 0, 2. And then he would do it, he would keep scoring and scoring, 3, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2. Then they mess up and it goes over to them.
Okay.
And when a serve comes back to a side, it always starts on the right side.
Okay.
No matter who
Right side.
who served first
Right
last
side.
time, whatever spot you end up, it always starts on the right side.
Right side.
So left side for them over there, but right side.
Okay.
And that's
it.
That's scoring.
Okay.
One tiny thing, the double bounce rule.
Yeah.
Got to remember it has to bounce twice before anyone can hit out of the air.
Do what now?
The ball has to bounce twice, once on each side before anyone can hit it out of the air.
Okay.
So when I serve it, it would bounce on that side once, they'd return it, bounce
that's
on
twice.
this side.
Got it.
That's
Okay.
twice.
Sure.
They can run up and hit it out of the air, but you have to let it bounce twice before anyone can hit it out of the air.
So we can't hit it in the air on the first return.
Yeah, so you can't serve it and then immediately run to the net and
Okay.
just smack it down. You
Okay.
have to let it come back and bounce, and then you can move forward and smack it out of the air.
Okay.
Yep.